Hey y'all, I'm back. It's me. Welcome back to another edition of Nik at Night. And this is going to be the My Two Cents edition of Nik at Night. So, listen, let me jump right into it. I have no makeup on, I got my hoodie on, about to get my quick little night workout on. So, excuse me for not being done up today, but not even a little bit. But I wanted to make sure I got this in because it's a lot going on. But I did want to touch on these two topics. Well, three, because guess what? Tonight is the start of March Madness, and congratulations to the Texas Southern University Tigers for playing and winning their way into the tournament. They won tonight, so kudos to TSU. Anyway, March Madness is starting. I love this time of year. Glad the tournament is being able to get played this year, and so I can't wait. Now, what I also wanted to talk about today was, what happened over the weekend, and we'll start with the Grammys. So there's been a lot of talk about the Grammys and the performances that were put on at the Grammys, and the one that stuck out for me and a lot of people the most was the performance by Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B. Now let me first just touch on the wardrobe of not even the stage performance, but the wardrobe of Megan just in general. I'm a fan. I don't want to say a fan. I like Megan. There are some things that I like about her. I'm not a hater. Let me start there. I think that's the first thing I want to make clear. I'm not a hater of Megan. I support her grind and her come up, and I really support the fact that the sister was still in school. She has a plan for the things that she wants to do outside of entertainment. I appreciate that. I applaud that, and kudos to her for all of that. I will say though, as the year has progressed from last year. Last year was her year, which was made evident by the amount of Grammys nominations, first of all, that she received, and the trophies that she won, actually. So again, kudos, congratulations, all of that. But I want Meg to get another stylist. She's been working with a few people. She got rid of one of her stylists and she has this new person. And I don't think she still found the right person for her yet. Now, granted, and I do keep in mind that Megan is still young in her career, and so it takes time to find the perfect match for you. So I'm going to hold off on the criticism. But I will say, I did not like the dress that she wore. That orange get up and her hair for it. It didn't seem like 2021. It seemed more like maybe 1999, maybe 2001. I don't know. That was just me. It wasn't bad, but it just didn't seem current. And I don't know if she was looking for a dated look. I don't know. But I don't know. I wasn't feeling that look for her. And it's been a few times that I'm not necessarily feeling her look. The crazy part is the dress that she had on after the Grammys, the after Grammy dress. It was a black little number, really sexy, really cute dress. I wish she would have worn that to the actual ceremony. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. The performance. Her initial performance of Savage. So, I don't know why. I don't know. I guess these girls are really still trying to find themselves performance wise, and I do need to keep that in mind. She's young in the game as well, so she's learning stage performance, she's learning all of these things on the come up. Nobody's doing the Motown schooling of stage performance and things like that anymore, so they're really learning on the fly. So okay, whatever. But she did these wardrobe changes for her performance. And what she had on initially for Savage, I thought was really cute. It was really nice. It was a sheer bodysuit looking thing, bedazzled out. Really cute. I said, okay. She had a different wig on. Her hair was cuter than it was in the orange dress. I was like, okay. So then she goes and she changes from that number to this completely skin out bodysuit ensemble. Now that wasn't my favorite, but I just, okay, hey, listen, I'm a little older, so I know some things, maybe I'm outdated. I don't know, we'll talk about that later. But she could have kept the same outfit on the entire show. This isn't a video. This is actually a live stage performance. Nobody's expecting you to change wardrobes in a 4 or 5 minute performance. Like, what are you doing? Anyway, she does that. And I really, the initial theme was great. It was giving me roaring 20s, like, kind of. The tap dancing girls in the garter belts, you know, they had skin out, but it wasn't aggressive skin. And they were doing talented things. They had a routine, a dance number, a tap dance number, which was pleasantly surprising. I love the fact that they did the whole staircase thing, the tribute to the tap dance and Nicholas brothers. Loved it. But then she goes into WAP with Cardi B. So now I'm thinking to myself, Lord Jesus, Lord. Y'all please don't, Lord Jesus, please. And then I'm thinking to myself, why would they have this song on primetime television on a Sunday night on the Grammys? And then I thought to myself, after I saw the performance with her and Cardi, like, I don't do strip clubs. I just don't. I know I'm probably not in the general population. I don't do strip clubs. I don't do strip clubs. I don't do them. I don't want to see no woman in her parts jiggling, not near me, not near my man. I don't care to see that. That's just me. But give me the option when I'm watching the Grammys. I'm not thinking I'm about to see a full-on strip show, Atlanta strip show on the main stage at the Grammys. Something about that rubbed me wrong. And then I got to thinking about it afterwards. Now, I don't have children. I don't have little girls, little boys, or anything. This is just me with my grown self watching it. By my grown self. You know, and I felt away. I'm not going to lie. I did. I felt away. I was watching something today that questioned whether people are up in arms because they were two bodylicious black women who were scantily clad and on TV. Is that why everybody's up in an uproar? And then I thought to myself, well, no, that's not it. Because I remember when Britney Spears and Madonna did the whole snake thing on MTV Awards, and she kissed her in the mouth, and they were scantily dressed, you know, and it was an uproar about that. It was, and that was on MTV. That was cable. I think my issue with it is, I felt like the Grammys did it on purpose. I felt like the Grammys got so tired of black folks saying Grammys so white that they decided to put black folks on front and center. Front and center. Good, bad, and indifferent. This what y'all been yelling about. This what y'all been screaming about. We about to put all y'all. We got to put all the shit on the stage. I don't know. Something about it rubbed me wrong. And I'm not about to sit up here and be rah-rah for some stuff just because white folks get away with it. I'm not going to do that. If it's wrong, then it's wrong. Then it's wrong. For you, me, him, her, them, and everybody. I'm not a fan of that. I mean, this was regular TV. This wasn't cable. This wasn't something that you had to stream. And I feel like this about everything that's on TV at this point. Like, I don't want to turn on, as much as I love Grey's Anatomy, I don't know, I would not care to see two grown-ass men or two grown-ass women sucking face. I just don't. I don't know. Everything, everything just isn't okay. Not for me, not to me. There really is a thing. The word taboo really is a word. Like, it really has meaning. At this point in 2020, it's like everything is okay. Everything is everything. Everything is okay. You know, there's no right and wrong. All the lines are blurred. I don't live like that. I wasn't raised that way, and I don't live like that. So, I don't know. That's my take. That's my 2 cents on the whole Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B. You know, they love to say, well, we're not raising your kids. No, you're not raising my kids. But I should be able to turn on a primetime TV show on my local channel and not have to cover my child's eyes. I mean, is censorship just completely dead and gone at this point? I'm just asking. I didn't have a problem with them labeling the CDs explicit. I mean, we need to go back to the BET at night or whatever they call. I forgot what we called it, but we knew where to find the raunch. It came on at a specific hour. It wasn't on at 12 p.m. in the middle of the day. I'm just saying, like, really, what are we doing? Everything is not okay. Everything is not for everybody. Your child should be able to you should be able to have a local channel on and not put it on child block. And your baby can watch TV and not be exposed to that kind of foolishness. That's how I feel. Call me old fashioned. I don't give a damn. Whatever. That's how I feel. And I feel that way for black folks, white folks, Hispanic folks, brown folks, yellow folks, red, white, blue, green, purple, and orange. That's how I feel. Moving right along. I also wanted to touch on Sharon Osbourne in her rant on the talk. And everybody's commending Cheryl Underwood on how she handled the situation. I want to do the same, but I just want you guys to know that we do this as black women, especially black women, on a regular basis. I had to do it today in my management office at my building that I live in. We always try our best not to be labeled the angry black woman when we are exposed or, having things done or said to us that any other person would be well within their rights for going off. Gentlemen in the office with me just kept saying, sister, just calm down, just breathe, just shake it off. It's okay. But it wasn't okay. It wasn't okay, but I had the wherewithal to explain to her that it wasn't okay in my best professional voice, but she got all my ethnicity with it. I mean, all of it. And she understood. And guess what? She did what needed to be done. Sharon Osbourne, and the talk is right now suspended because they're investigating. You don't have to investigate. You already know who Sharon Osbourne is. It's just now the rest of the world knows exactly who Sharon Osbourne is. And Kevin Frazier and Terry Crews and all the other brothers who trot themselves out there thinking that they need to bridge this gap between white women and black women can go kill themselves right now with that foolishness. Go jump in traffic with that foolishness. There needs to be no bridge. She just needed to be checked. And the crazy part is Cheryl didn't even check her like she could have. But I love old Amanda Seales. And listen, I don't agree with anybody about everything. Nobody, not even my mama, and I love her more than anybody in the world. I don't agree with nobody about everything. But I agree with Amanda Seales on a lot of stuff that she says. Now, there are some things that I don't rock with Amanda on, but I can respect her and her viewpoint. And she was so dead on the money with her response with Kevin Frazier and the foolishness that he put on his social media, having the audacity to tag some other black women as if they need to teach and educate Sharon Osbourne. Like her demanding Cheryl Underwood to teach me, educate me. which, first of all, you can ask me, but don't demand that I do anything. Okay? Let's start there. And if you really wanted to know something, it's on you to do your research. Don't expect me, as the person that is being oppressed, or the person that has been accosted, or the person that has been victimized. Don't expect me to teach you how to act right, or how to do right, or how to be right. That's on you to learn. That's what you supposed to do. That's what, if you really want to do it, that's your job to do. Anyway, I'm not gonna spend no more time on that. I just thought it was very interesting. I think that whole Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B situation was a setup. I think the Grammys knew exactly what they were doing by putting them on and having them perform that song. You know, they knew. They knew exactly what was going on. And I just hate that we are sitting up here as a community. And when I say a community, I mean black people. We're going back and forth about that foolishness. You can't justify it to me, and your justification is, well, they didn't say nothing when Miley Cyrus and them was doing it. You already know we're not playing a fair game. You know this. You know this already. What are you talking about? They don't be saying, they just be hating because they curvy and fine. Okay. All right. Okay. So if you don't have a problem with your 5, 10, 7, 8-year-old watching this on regular primetime TV, you have no problem with that, then hey, kudos to you and your household and whatever it is you're teaching your kids. But I just tend to believe that that was a setup. I do. And I hate that those two women had no better judgment than to see the setup. They could have chosen to do, they could have done the song, but it didn't have to be ratchet like that. It didn't have to be that. It didn't. It didn't have to be that. It did not. It did not. Anyway, that's all I've got. Off to my workout. It's March. I'm trying to be fine by May, by June. So y'all pray for me because your girl been out of the gym for a while. Anyway, I'll see you all later. Have a good night. Bye.